Alright, here we go. What a cartoon. This one sure had lots of interesting cartoons from the mid-90s. It's kind of unfortunately that there are only like one cartoon pilot. Also never got to be an animated series. Also actually succeeded. This one actually did succeed to have a little mini-series. Mina and the Count. You have directed by Rob Rancenti, the same creator that did My Life as a Teenage Robot, and also did the cartoon I reviewed it so long ago called Magic Trixie from Oh Yeah Cartoon. There's minor differences from different shows. This one's from Cartoon Network, the other one is from Nickelodeon. They're just slightly different in company channels. Anyways, these this one did have like a mini short series. I think it had like 5 or 6 episodes. The cartoon does begin with Mina, age 7, of her being young, and the Count is voiced by the legendary Mark Hamill. Oh, and his henchman Igor. This one had like a little bit of a short legendary series where Count Dracula mistakes the young little girl thinking she's a teenager and to suck up her blood, but she thought she was a teenage girl, but she's very young. Which I find it very disappointing. And I gotta admit, this is pretty funny. Let me just cut to the chase. I'll just cut to the chase. A Count is forced to hang out with Mina, have fun before the sun rises. He tricks her playing hide and seek. But unfortunately, the Count cuts shortly when he was about to suck the ladies in her house, motel. And they make their getaway, and she was gonna hypnotize them and suck their blood. For him, he gets abused by her. Kenny pretends to be a toy while being busted by the father. He returns to his lair with nothing to eat, but sucking his blood dry. And now he gets the sketch joke for Mina. That's pretty much how the series started in the mid-90s. I saw this as a kid. It's wonderful. It was first released in Cartoon Network and then re-released it in the early 2000s, where My Life as a Teenage Robot had a cartoon pilot. where we get to see like well, basically other interesting characters besides the Count and Mina, and most likely Igor, and other strange creatures. I think the show only had like 6 episodes. It's been a while since I watched the show. That's one the trick of the think she's a monster as well, pretending to be a werewolf. The other one's one of my other favorite episodes in the series, where I thought was the second, called The Vampire Who Came to Dinner. There's like a few of them that I love to talk about, but I don't want to spoil too much of the series. So you have to see them for yourself. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mina does have a what the count says. I thought you said you didn't have an older sister. I don't. I thought you said it was old. Yes, I had no idea we'd done. In this episode of short cartoon, and Dragon tries to refuse to not suck up her blood. And Dracula himself doesn't want to eat their food. While they're distracted, he hides them somewhere and feeds the cat. And his worst weakness of all time is garlic. When he did it for him. His worst fear. He kind of said that he's allergic to it, but he was forced to eat it. But if you want to see more of Mina and the Count, it's for free online. It's pretty easy to talk about the series, and it being my favorite kind of the mid-90s and 2000s. It's well, it's a word for it, pretty simple plot of Mina and the Count have been wacky adventures and strange things happening. There's like a bully that messes with her. It's all payback. And playing with Igor and all that stuff. And there's like a Franken frog. And I do mean Frank and Frog. It's kind of strange that they released this cartoon in Nickelodeon time, or what's called Nicktoons. It'd be kind of cool if they actually, shall we say, bring back these characters. There's a crossover to Nickelodeon, and like Nicktoons Unite fighting games. Dracula himself can have the ability to shape-shift into a bat, which he obviously does. And Mina does her thing being all cutesy and use her jump rope or adorable skills. Okay, technically she's not a fighter, but I love to see these characters make a comeback back in the new series. So in other words, Mina and the Count is worth watching. I give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. Huge success. Great voice acting, great animation, everything else is wonderful.